Thank you very much, Adam. It's a great pleasure to be here. As Adam said, my name is Roger Lohman. I'm the CEO and President of the Riding Association for the Green Party here in Markham Unionville riding. And we're very pleased today to have this special event here at the mall. We have two special guests. First, we have the future leader of the Green Party of Ontario, Mike Schreiner, who will be speaking. And then we'll have Adam Poon, who will be speaking after him. Adam is our federal candidate for MP here in Markham Unionville. So I just want to say a couple words about Mike. That won't take long just to introduce him. But Mike Schreiner is an entrepreneur, a small business owner, like many of the people here I can see. And Mike is he's run in several elections here in Ontario. Came in third in the last election, beat out the NDP, it makes Greens celebrate. And Mike has been successful actually even here in Markham. He convinced the town of Markham to adopt a sustainable local food practice in their municipal buildings. So Mike has got a local connection as well. He's coming in, we hope, as a leader of the provincial party, and he's here to tell us a little bit today about his vision for how we can have a strong green economy and green businesses. So I'll give it over to Mike.
Great, thanks, Roger. So all of you just keep doing what you're doing, because I'm loving, you're very talented. So don't let us prevent you from demonstrating your talent. I've been watching you over here, and I don't think I could do the hacky sack quite that well, so I'm very impressed.
Well, play the green one.
And I like the ones that have green on them. That's fantastic. So you make sure you do the green, do them with the green ones. You know what? It's fantastic to be here in Markham today, because Markham actually is one of the greenest cities in all of Canada. It is the Markham City Council is well on its way to implementing a number of policies around building sustainable communities. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that. But first, I want to talk about the Green Party's vision for what it's going to take to build a sustainable, prosperous green economy here in Ontario. And I think without a doubt, most of us, and I know there's probably a number of small business owners, and as Roger said, I'm a small business owner myself, who have probably felt this recession and are wondering what we're going to do about this moving forward. And I think one of the myths about this recession is that it's caused by subprime mortgage failures in the U.S. Like, that to me is just a symptom of a much deeper issue. And that deeper issue is the fact that oil reached $150 a barrel right as we went into a recession. And it's clear by the accounts of most economists is that as we come out of this recession, oil prices are going to continue to go back up again and probably put us back into another recession. And the issue is that we've built an economy, and we've built a successful economy and a prosperous economy, but that economy was based on cheap energy. And the days of cheap energy are no longer here. And the Green Party's been putting forward a number of policies over the last decade that I want to talk about that are going to lead us towards creating a prosperous, viable, sustainable economy that's not dependent on cheap oil. And as an example, I just wanted to point out in Denmark, the Danes they're ahead of us in this regard. And it's interesting, over the last decade, Denmark has grown their economy by 45%. At the same time, they've cut their carbon emissions, so essentially their energy use, by 13%. And currently, while the rest of the world is in recession, unemployment in Denmark is 3.7%. And if you drive down the 401 to Wolf Island and you look at the largest wind energy installation in the province of Ontario and the second largest one in Canada, you'll notice that, and if you talk to the workers there, all of them are from Denmark, because the Danes are actually traveling around the world as the world leader in sustainable energy development. And I personally think Ontario can be and should be the North American leader. And we're going to talk about how we get us there. And it's going to create thousands of jobs here in Ontario. So if you open any newspaper right now and look at what businesses and individuals are doing, people are going green. Like, I'm blown away of all the ads touting businesses' green credentials. And I look at what consumers, individuals like you and me are doing in terms of buying green products. And it's clear to me that Canadians and Ontarians have gone green. And it's our political leaders who are following and haven't caught up with where the people are. And so I think one of the critical ways of moving forward and building a green economy is to put policies in place that reward people to do the things that they're already doing or they want to do. And I think first and foremost, what we need in this province is what I call a green tax cut. And quite frankly, if you live a green lifestyle, or you run a small business, or you run a business that produces green goods and services, your taxes will go down. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to reduce taxes on the things that we want and increase taxes on the things that we don't want. In a sense, we'll pay for what we burn, not what we earn. We'll tax bad things, not good things. And so what we want to do is we want to reduce your income taxes, and we want to reduce small business taxes, because we want you to employ people. We want to create and grow jobs in this province. And so we want to take taxes off of the things that prevent that from happening. And we want to shift those taxes onto things that we don't want, such as waste, pollution, and unsustainable resource use. To me, that's just a practical, sensible, common sense solution that's right for the 21st century. And I think in particular, moving towards a green tax cut is a way to help small businesses. And you know what? One of the things that doesn't get reported on right now is that 65% of new jobs created in Canada right now are created by small and medium-sized businesses. So when we talk about how are we going to rebuild our economy, it's going to come from the small and medium business sector, just like the people who are operating out of this particular mall. A couple things I want to talk about. The part of our economy that's probably been devastated the most in the last couple of years is our manufacturing sector. And so right now we have amazing amounts of excess capacity in our manufacturing sector, and we have one of the most highly trained, skilled workforces anywhere in North America when it comes to manufacturing. And so one of the things the Green Party wants to do is rebuild our manufacturing sector by putting together a fund that will assist manufacturers converting to producing the green products of the 21st century. So rather than doing what the existing government's doing, which is bailing out the jobs of